I'm here with Tamara and Cooper from Grant's House. Hi, guys.
Hello.
How are
Thanks for
you?
having us.
Of course. Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you?
Very good.
Awesome. Love to hear that. And so, we're here to talk about the Grant's House celebration event that is taking place this year. I know that you said that it's the 10th year that you guys are putting this on.
That's exactly right, Gabby. And again, thank you for Star City every year for being a part of the Grants House Wabash Center family.
Yes, of course.
You have helped us every year to meet our goals that we have. And we began, this year happens to be our 10th year, which is really amazing. We're calling this year a decade of difference. And we've been making a difference in those with special needs lives now for 10 years. But Wabash Center has been making a difference in children and adults with special needs lives for 70 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I know. So we began Grant's House, and it was in 2016. And we received, after our son's passing, Grant's passing, $40,000 in cards and letters. And we went to Wabash Center to give that money to them, and with the idea of wishes granted. We had learned that Grant had given, while people waited in line to see him till 2:30 in the morning, we had learned that he had bought a bicycle for a young man that didn't have a car. He had bought a cell phone. He had paid someone's electric bill. So all these things he had done, but didn't come home and share with us, the
Yeah.
family. But humbly he was doing them. So we were going to turn that $40,000 into those same wishes that he was granting to people as well.
Absolutely.
And we went to Wabash Center, and the CEO at the time said, I have a different idea. What about we have a place for kids with special needs, an after school program where they can learn, grow, make friendships, set goals, learn how to live on their own, and let's call it Grant's House. And our family went home and talked about it. And we said, give us 6 weeks and let's see if the community will support this and rally around it. And we put on an event the first Friday of May, which we do every year, but that was our first year. And that evening, we raised $175,000 for the kids that night, just from our community alone.
That is so special, so incredible, and you guys have created, a legacy that has continued to go on. Like you said, the 10th year. That's some
Yeah.
pretty important work.
It is. And our goals were, in the beginning, it was just us going, we want to build a place. We want to find a place.
Yeah.
And the community, the schools, the principals, the teachers, the families, corporations have rallied around us. And in August of 2019, we opened the doors with the help of Wabash Center at Grant's House, which is 1500 Salem. The building, the old IU Health building, was purchased, and we gutted that building, and it became Grant's House. And it houses after school kids and young adults. In the summertime, we have Camp 54. And Camp 54 has close to 100 children there each day while mom and dad or caregiver is at work. And the name Camp 54 came from Grant. We as a family every year set goals on New Year's Day, and he wrote 106 goals his last year, very hefty goals. He separated them out based on his faith, his family, his work, his school. And the goal 54 was to thank God every day for his life. So the kids at Grant's House named it Camp 54. And throughout the building and all of our wearables, you'll see 54s everywhere. And that's a message to say thank you, for giving my life
Yeah.
every day.
Awesome. That is really special. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing that. So the event that takes place every year, when is it this year?
This year it is May 2nd, Friday, May 2nd. It's going to be at the Tippecanoe Fairgrounds. This is a really special event for us. It's our 10th year. And something that's been really cool to see is how much we've been able to grow with the community in this 10 years. When you walk through Grant's House, you get to see the children smiling in there, and that is due to all the amazing help that the community does with us and people coming into the event.
Tell them about what you did this year at Christmas time for the kiddos.
This year for Christmas, I worked with Purdue, where I work at, for the Center for Food and Agricultural
Yeah.
Business, and we put on a really fun Christmas party for all the kids at Grant's house. All my coworkers and I went over there. We brought a Santa Claus. We brought fun games for them, fun treats, and we spent the day with them. And it's so exciting to see the smiles that you bring on their faces, and it is the help of those little things in the community, uh, doing those things for those kids to really show up, and they love every bit of it.
No, definitely makes a difference, and it's always just very fun, being around everyone who just has such great energy, and just puts a smile on your face.
It does. And right now, a lot of the talk today with special needs has to do with autism, and the uh, the figures that you are hearing about and seeing about today, that 1 in 36 children are being diagnosed with autism, and that's staggering numbers. And we want to be that vessel for families and for children to be able to come to Grant's house and to learn and to grow, and to be able to receive what they need at Grant's house and through Wabash Center. So to do this, we have an east side of the building on the second floor that our goal in 2025 is to completely reconstruct that side of the building and make it the Grant's House Autism Center with Wabash Center. And that goal is hefty. That goal is 1.3 million to be able to renovate that. And every dollar that we raise in 2025 will also be matched by the Lilly Endowment Foundation. So we're extremely excited.
Yeah, that's big.
Yes.
That's big, and I know that the Grants House celebration event that you put on is going to, be a large part of that.
That's exactly right. And last year, our goal, as well as this year, was $185,000 to raise that night on May 2nd. And this year we have the same goal, 185,000. Last year we ended up raising $320,000 from the community. And you can always donate. You can always donate and sponsor a child for Camp 54 by going to wabashcenter.com. And you can also donate on a monthly basis if you want to. Some people have become very creative, and every month they donate $54 to Grant's house so that it follows Grant's goal.
Yeah. Awesome. So the event is taking place from 6 to 10:30 p.m. on Friday, May 2nd. And there's a lot of fun things that are happening that night.
Yes, we have the famous Flying Toasters. We love them coming out every year. We have Dan's Fish and Chicken Fry and Bedrock's Beer and Wine Garden. There will also be a silent and live auction items that will be selling off some really exciting things to see in that auction, and we'll be ready to party with each other and celebrate.
And there's
No, the cool part this year is our theme is disco, and we're taking
that's
everybody
fun.
back to the 70s. So lots of disco balls and glitter. And we also have something very special, too, that the kids are going to be doing that night that they're working very hard on. And this is an event that you can wear blue jeans and your Grant's House
Yeah.
t-shirt. All family members are invited. It is a family-friendly night, and we pack the hog barn at the fairgrounds. And every year we stay in the hog barn because Grant showed hogs for 10 years by
Yeah.
being a 4-H'er. So it's a special night, and we have over 250 silent auction items that you can purchase. If you can't make it that night, you can also try to get some of them online.
Online as well.
That's right. And then we also had VIP tables. So 10 people can sit at a VIP table, and they get a lot of perks for that too by going to wabashcenter.com. You can read all about it.
Awesome. So some pricing for tickets. What does that pricing look like?
So if you want to get a meal and the concert, it's $25. If you also want to include drinks, it'll be $54. Children under 12 can come for $10. And if you get a VIP table and want to have the VIP experience with 10 of your friends or family members, that will be $1,000.
Awesome. And where do people go to get tickets?
So they can go to wabashcenter.com. They can go to Grant's house. They can go to Wabash Center. I know a lot of our folks that have bought tickets all 10 years. They like to drive and they like to actually do it in person. You can do it
Yeah.
however you want. You can even call Grant's house or Wabash Center and get them as well. And we want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to make a difference in these kids' lives because we all know someone like our son Grant. We all have been touched by someone too with special needs. And for you to be able to make a difference in our community and in our backyard, it's huge. 3,500 kids just in Tippecanoe County alone have special needs, and they need us.
Yeah.
And Wabash Center and Grant's house is a wonderful opportunity for them to be able to get that help that they need.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming in, for chatting about Grant's house, and for sharing what you have about Grant. It's always special getting to chat with you about Grant. And like we said, you can get tickets for the Grant's House Celebration event online at wabashcenter.com. The event is Friday, May 2nd from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Tippecanoe County Fairgrounds. There's concert, there's all you can eat, dance, fish, and chicken fry, all you can drink, Bedrock Liquors. So much fun, a donor, live, silent auctions. Lots of different options in terms of pricing for tickets, depending on what you want to get. And it should be an absolutely amazing celebration. Is there anything else you guys wanted to add?
It's going to be a groovy good time. We're fired
Yeah.
up. And
Love a disco party.
Exactly. And we really would love to see people that have collected all of our T-shirts over the years that say Grant's House.
Yeah.
And we ask everybody to wear their Grant beads that night. Put on your bell bottoms if you want to too, and your big hair. And your fun glasses, whatever you want to dress like for the disco theme, we would be thrilled. Some people say, I may not be able to make it, but how do I help? What do I do?
Yeah.
If you want to also donate to be a part of the silent auction or live auction item, if you're crafty, if you want to put together a basket or a gift certificate, we need that. And that actually means a lot. And you can be a part of giving in that way too. So yeah, we're ready for a groovy good time and we're going to boogie the night away.
Awesome. Cannot wait. Thanks, you guys.